is to email me back about when we can have a consult.
What are you getting a tattoo of?
I'm getting Okami Amaterasu from Okami running
yeah.
down my left arm
Cool.
with grass and flowers springing from her feet and wrapping up around my left shoulder.
Oh, that is really
Holy
sick.
crap.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
But I need to approve the design, which means I need to have a consult with the artist, which means I need to get an appointment for a consult with the artist, and the date that she proposed doesn't work because it's my meeting day at work.
Oh.
And she hasn't responded to me for a new day.
Mm-hmm.
This is such a good song to start off the stream with. Sabera's tattoo consult adventures.
Yeah, it's bars.
I mean, I might be white, but I do have a little bit of rhythm.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Dun, 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 dun.
Hooray!
All right.
That's all I have to say about that. Huh.
True.
Mm-hmm.
Is this the right image? That is the right image. Okay. Just have to resize it. Is everybody more or less ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. If you want to deafen, why is the what happened? What is this behind? Don't worry about the. Oh yeah.
Okay, good luck!
Hey, good luck, you too.
Good luck, have fun, everyone.
Don't mind me, I'm just busy trying to figure out why my bonus image is 11 pixels for FrozenFlygone.
Oh, that's understandable.
Let me just actually be a bingo admin here.
Well, while we're waiting, I have a little joke.
I am revealing the card now. Go for it.
Oh, they've revealed the card.
Yes.
Never mind then.
Oh, no,
so
go
I was
for
looking
it.
at the card during the lead up. I'll tell the joke later.
Okay.
And there's 2 goals on this that I don't know how to do. The Avianos custom fledgling game, like I could wander my way through it, but I don't know a good way to do it. And the foul business goal, you need a route for that.
You definitely need a route for that. It's fast. It's solid. Like it's not as difficult to ad-lib a route, but you like need a route for it.
You need a route for it. Velgrass, very hard center square. If this were me playing this card, I would be going for that first thing.
Instead, we see Magic Garden.
Magic Garden.
And Caramel.
All right. Caramel goal. We are going into the prologue. Okay, so we know where to get our 10 bonus background elements. That's good.
I think it's still very fast if you play it normally.
Yeah, and I mean, if you miss some of the background elements in the prologue for some reason, that's 1, right?
That's 2. We got neg.
That's 2. Oh, yeah. Okay. 3, then it's really easy to pick up a couple quick ones in stage 1. In Snack Planet.
There's a dude behind the tree that we missed. Actually, I don't know if it's that tree, but that's 4.
That's 4.
Also, early on, people were talking about the battle of the 3 and 4 and the reverse 3 and 4. When I was setting up this card, I realized I didn't have to change the record at all between this game and the match I casted last night between Rollin' Away and Winterbit. I did have to swap the pronouns between the players, though. Like, just a straight swap of exactly one element.
Okay, that was 8. Yeah, so there were 2 guys behind the tree.
Yeah.
So I think we're going into Snack Planet to get 2 more.
To get just a couple of donuts.
1. That's going to be 9 total.
Honestly, FrozenFlygone might be being a little too aggressive in this low score rush.
Really?
Yeah, we are... The shorthand that a lot of people use is 1,000 points per 25 oppies saved. And we're close here to half of that, basically. And we're only doing red potions for the most part.
I mean, they're being too conservative.
I would say they're too aggressively pursuing low score, is how I would put it.
All right.
But, yeah.
When I think aggressive in this game, I think, like, score attack, but...
I think aggressive as in how many blue oppies we're happy leaving on screen.
Yeah, no, there's definitely no... There's not a need to be this... cautious about it. In fact, you can get that gold potion very happily and probably clear the screen at this point. But, you know, 64 oppies saved with less than 2,000 points is a very safe position to be in, because now you can clear really, really comfortably and not have a problem with it. Though I do think probably we're not going to see that happen. Also, 69 oppies, nice.
Mm-hmm.
All right, where are we going from Caramel?
We did just take a death at 72 oppies saved. That really stinks, but that's
All right, Ninpek and Bushido Ball.
Oh. We hit the thing at the same time, so it went to Barbuda by default.
All right, okay, this is hard. This is a hard goal. I don't know if I approve of this as a first goal. It's obviously not my match, but like, I think that the Velgrass very hard is easier than this goal. I mean, of course I do, but...
We have differing opinions when it comes to Velgrass.
I mean, yeah, for a lot of people, Velgrass is bait, but like... I don't know. If you play it a little slowly... and you've played it enough that, like, that you're, like, comfortable with it, I don't think it's that bad. I think a lot of people try to go too fast in Velgrass, and that creates panic in bad situations. That's my opinion. But in any case, we've got a pretty clean Ninpek play so far. In Bushido Ball, we're trying to win 2 rounds in a tournament, laws on, but we do not need to be doing 8 points. Are we on the first round or the second round?
I believe this is the second round already.
I think you're right. So I think we are doing...
I noticed we were rocking Tomoe, but I didn't see who we actually had in game 1.
We can check the VOD.
But I think it was like Kataro or Raizo. I mean, we'll see in a second, because I'm fairly certain we're about to win here.
It'll show us. Okay.
Yep.
That's 2 rounds in a tournament.
Yeah, it was Ayumi. Okay.
Okay. 2 really quick goals for Madotsuki. Cutting off that diagonal, even not knowing that Flygon is in Ninpek is a
Diagonals
nice.
are still valuable even if you don't know what your opponent is doing yet.
Yeah.
We were doing really well lives-wise, but these blue jumpy guys have just eliminated all of them.
Yeah.
So we gotta be a
if we get
little...
through this section, then we could get the coffee.
Okay.
This is the last place we need to be.
Yes,
Good
this-
being up top. Oh, here we
It's
are.
like 4 more projectiles we have to dodge. Okay.
Please be gathering more cherries. You need to
Yes.
get cherries to
Get-
advance to the.
Get...
It's not just waiting. It's
no,
not just waiting.
No, she's waiting.
No,
She doesn't
they
know.
don't know.
They don't know. Okay, now we're starting to collect. We might have figured it out with enough time, but I don't know.
Yeah, this is dicey. This is pretty dicey.
It's just got to be 1 coffee.
It's just yeah.
Oh, tragic.
No.
Tragic. Tragic. Okay.
All right.
That's a lesson you learn once.
Yes.
Back to Magic Garden.
Back into Magic Garden. Campanella 2 have 2 upgrades at once. This is another fast square. Nice corner square on the diagonal.
Nope. Ants.
Ants. All right. Not surprised.
Beat 2 levels is an easy, so we are goal selecting for what is fastest, assuming like what is fastest and easiest rather than things that are fast if we're really, really locked in, which right now I appreciate the pivot towards safety.
Yeah, and I mean, this is also a good comfort game for Flygon.
Mm-hmm. They have been rocking the ants.
Bingo Chat knows Quart's fondness for ants.
Forget if Court was submitting times for combatants yet.
I am not sure, but I know.
But we're
they
about
were
at that
working
stage.
This is it. Queen kill. That was a very, very clean first blood. All right, that's 2
That's 2
upgrades in
items.
Camp 2. We are currently up 3 squares to 0 on Madotsuki's side. We don't have another Camp 2 goal, but I guess we're continuing for boss progress. Our boss general is... Where is it? Defeat a boss in 6 games on this card. So we just need 1 boss from Camp 2 to get progress on that.
Yep.
We could have stayed in Caramel until Bella for a boss, but that was a lot longer than snapping 10 bonus elements. So I understand why we might not have done that. Alright, we just need to survive through to Rotundo. We don't even need to finish the level out.
Yep. The boss kill will do.
Yeah. I do wonder if after this level, Court is gonna go for the fast queen kill on This Is It. Oh no, wait, we're not. Going to
We
do that
don't
because
have. Yeah, we don't have the terminal code
we don't have the
today.
terminal code.
All right, our army is gone.
Yes, with only 2 red ants left, we can kite this, but it's not ideal.
Yeah.
We got
It's a bit too
our
much
Rotundo kill.
bingo nerves and etc.
Right, we've got a boss for Camp
Alright.
2 marked off. Are we going to continue for 4 levels in Camp 2? I sort of hope no. I don't feel like it's that valuable. Oh, we might be going for the gift. We're probably going for the gift.
Yeah.
We do have enough to pick it up from the red door, so as long as we live...
There we go.
There's our 2 levels in ants. We're going back to Magic Garden?
Thought about it, and then opted for Bug Hunter instead.
Bunker. Four pit kills, pretty easy.
I would reset here.
I would not. I would kill all 3 of these blues and see if we get cephalogs. Because if you get cephalogs, you can make a bunch more pits. We already used our jump, though.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, this is not how I would play this seed. Now I would reset. And especially with those.
So we got 1 pit kill now. We do have scatter in the shop, which does help. We have a 2nd pit kill lined up here.
Yeah, you can make this work. You can make this work. It's not ideal, but and we got cephalogs.
So that's nice.
All right. That does make this easier. Okay, making ourselves another pit, jumping. If we push that one, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, no.
We've set ourselves up for a 3rd.
Yeah, this is reasonable. Nice. Good job creating another pit here.
And we just gotta get over this guy. Okay, that worked out very nicely.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, there we go. Nice. Good bunter. Good bunter. All right, back to Magic Garden for realsies this time.
And now Magic Garden is setting up a little bit of a double threat here.
Yeah.
So I like this a lot. I like getting the rebound, getting the board space, and then... Oh, nope, never mind. Pilot Quest, we're setting that up.
Okay. All right. That's fine. Pilot Quest doesn't take that long to set up, and we're looking at the bingo here. This is an interesting very hard because depending on your cave luck...
It can be real fine.
Yeah. If you get, what is it? Green cave?
Yeah.
What's the one with the flower at the end of it? Green cave.
Green, brown, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. Early. Then this is, a 2 to 3 goal.
Speaking of the green
Are we trying
cave.
to do a quad seed? A triple seed? 1, 2... No,
Two's
we were
fine.
just doing a double.
I think we intended for 3 and didn't quite land it, and that's fine.
Okay,
I usually go for 60 just so that if that 3rd seed is a 40, it still goes through.
That's fair. Barbuda. Okay, obtain the rod and the blood sword. This is... I'm interested to see what the strat here is going to be, because... Okay, it looks like we're climbing back up for the rod, but I'm not sure why
I think we're going rods here.
Uh-oh.
Could have been a habit situation.
Could have been. Yeah, that's true. We only have 50 cash, so not a big deal.
Yeah, it's just the chest that's already on the way.
Alright, we are looking a little bit less aggressive here. We're at 500 points for... Oh! That's unfortunate. I'll be honest, Magic Garden is a trap game as far as I'm concerned, in the same way that Velgress is bait for a lot of people. It's real easy to lose, and it's real easy to be like, I'll give it one more try.
Yeah, Court did a good job pivoting out of here and just getting set up, but now we're back and Thus far, it hasn't exactly been kinder to us.
It hasn't. Getting a gold potion here is...
It's good for spawns.
Yeah, good for spawns. We can grab another one, just like...
We did reset the multiplier by 1 frame, which is real nice.
Oh yeah, that was very convenient. Alright, so we've got some better spawns.
We're still so fine on the points side of things. Like, we have so much room to spare. Do have a 3x multiplier, but I think we're just using that to make sure no more bloppies spawn for a little bit. And then we can use the red potion there to make some space, perhaps? We are still dealing with quite a few of them, and we definitely have the... Yeah. Not clearing out a whole lot of them, but clearing them out all the same. Coming up on about halfway there this time. The big death we took earlier was at 72. Yeah, Prez, that's honestly just a fine way to play it. People will sometimes jokingly say that the walls sneak up on you, but you kind of get used to buffered movements everywhere else that simply don't apply when you're at the wall. You just bonk the wall, so the wall hitboxes feel a little funky as a result. That potion's in no man's land.
Okay, good. We're getting that potion and we're clearing out a little bit. Can we clear some more? We are
not clearing. We have so much room for points right now. We could be clearing so many of these bloppies.
Oh my god. Port, I'm begging you.
We're playing maximum fear levels for casters right now. Meanwhile, that's the way to the Blood Sword Open, which I think just about wraps this goal up for Mato in a second here.
Please pay attention to the fact that you have so much score buffer. You do not need to be worried about.
Yeah, she's not looking at her score like at all. We're just playing this like it's overgrow, y'all.
Red potion. You can use the red potion to clear.
Looking at what was marked. Okay, 4 more. And we have a potion. We should be fine. But holy cow.
Why didn't you just grab one? Why did you just...
Okay, alright, we're there.
You did it.
Holy crap, that was so much scarier than it had to be the entire time.
That made me very uncomfortable.
Back to Ninpeg.
Okay, what's our plan in Barbuda right now? Are we going for the gift?
I am unsure.
Weird thing to be doing if we're going for the gift. I don't feel like this is like the best way to get runes, but I don't know. It's just
we could be thinking about going for the... That's a nice move there.
That was very slick. Oh, maybe if we go for the Mimic.
Yeah, I'm wondering if this is Mimic Thoughts, but I don't think that's fast.
We need a pin for that.
Yeah.
Oh. A little bit of a slow boss when there's faster ones on the card. We've got Even Coat. You could do a Paint Chase boss. Porgy gives you access to a relatively quick boss if you know how to fight Lamia.
Or
Velgress Cherry. I'm gonna keep hammering the Velgress Cherry. Minion Max has fast bosses in it. Combat Ants, no, because you don't have the terminal code. Cyber Owls, fast boss. Seaside Drive, reasonably fast boss. But we'll see.
I guess if we have the Blood Sword, it's faster. Like it's a fast kill, but like with both our life situation and our like what we still have to do in order to get it, it feels.
Also, get you a gift, I guess.
Yeah, that will probably get us toward the gift.
It's just not like what I would consider the most efficient play. Oh, maybe we're going for the gold disc.
Could also be doing that. Could be thinking
Because
about
gold
the
disc
road to bingo here. Because we could, if we're entering the palace without any puffins, we're kind of, gonna have to, or a gold disc will be right there, so we're thinking about this, second row threat.
That was an unfortunate jump. We do have one buffer life. We're slightly better than we were the last time that we were here.
Yeah,
so,
this is right about where we lost.
But this is okay.
Yep.
Ghost as long as possible, in my opinion, at this point. Oh, okay, or don't. that is what I would want to do here. Is ghost as long as possible. Whoa!
Oh! Game made our jump there. Game made our jump there. Oh.
Okay, we're giving it one more try. This goal is also kind of bait.
This goal can absolutely be bait because it's a 3-minute goal, but it's an auto scroller the whole time. You can't really speed it up, and oh boy, do you always die right at the end?
Yeah. It's not as bait as the hard.
Here's our mimic.
Yeah, here's our mimic. If we're good with killing the mimic, we'll get a boss kill out of this. The mimic can sneak up on you if you're not really familiar with its movements. But as long as we can play this pretty safe, we should be okay. Oh.
Yep. Mimic situation. It has rolled left too many times, and now we need it to roll right several times.
Yeah. Oh,
that's not gonna work.
No.
Back up, brother.
You don't want to be down for that. All right.
Get. Okay,
right,
we got it.
Here's the kill. That is 2 bosses. Two games.
Yep.
Of bosses.
We are
Madotsuki.
advancing on Madotsuki's side.
I mean, it makes sense at this point to go for the gold disc.
Yeah, just to see if you get it.
Yeah, I think if I were going for a boss and a gold disc in this, I might preferentially go for the key and shortcut my way into the final boss rather than fighting the mimic, especially with the blood sword.
Mm-hmm.
The final boss is way easier to fight with the blood sword than the mimic is. But you know, that's, we all have our own individual preferences, and if you don't know how to get the key, then that's.
Oh yeah, did we miss a gift coming up for Madotsuki? She might have gotten it already.
I think at this point on the mimic route, she'd have to have already gotten it.
And I don't think we legit have any gifts on court side. I think anytime they've been in Inpec, they haven't been worried about collecting sandwiches, and anytime we've been in Magic Garden, we haven't been going for a 10 oppie droppy. Alright, so now we know. We gotta collect the cherries.
Alright, so...
Surely this goes better.
The gift for Barbuda, 100% collected. Okay, we bought 2 eggs, so this is a much better situation of final boss than we were in a minute ago.
That's true.
With 2 eggs and the blood sword, I feel like this should be something... Okay, never mind.
Yep.
So
we
that's
have definitely collected coffees. Seaside Drive. And Cyber Owls, did I see? Yes, Cyber Owls.
Yeah, so we're now in Cyber Owls. Cyber Owls, 2,000 points at HQ without playing Congo Basin. Hong Kong will get you a lot of the way there. If you can barrel juggle, you can do the entire thing on Chicago.
Alright, I'll take your credit for it, Scout. I just didn't see them opting for very many sandwiches, but that might have been something we knocked out on the first attempt.
Thank you to chat. I'm sure that with 8 gifts being the thing, we'll probably see if we're eyeing that gift goal, a gift check later on.
Yeah.
Mentally keeping track of that many gifts, and even trusting your abacus if you have one, or your albatross if you have one, is a little difficult. Good kills on the cars. Those are very important sources of points in Hong Kong.
Yep.
All right, we got some Waldorf gameplay over here. We have not collected any puffins. We're grabbing a balloon. That's smart. We want to be real careful about our fish situation.
Yeah.
Since
a balloon is a really nice way to guarantee our safety towards those final few shots, because you can just sort of outsteer any tailwind or headwind with the balloon.
Ooh, very carefully navigating ourselves over a puffin. There's the gift in Waldorf.
Marked.
I would not use our fish here. Oh, we're using a propeller at this point. That's an interesting choice.
I don't know if it was necessary, but I could see that being a difficult jump to guarantee any level of safety.
Yeah, that's true.
And we had options. We had plenty of options.
Yeah, I feel like we have canned fish. We have... Oh, we're using the balloon now. That is...
Maybe we send it here. I think that this could work, but I would have maybe gone a little further. And I think we are gonna... Something looks out from the sea!
Oh, wow. That is a really well-placed weather vane.
We just need the weather to not come back when we...
Well, that was the rainbow flashing weather, so I don't think that it will come back. I think we are done with weather. I'm pretty sure that that rainbow flashing weather is just the end of the weather. Using our fish here.
Got our way in. Yep.
All right, there we go. And upcoming Waldorf Gold Disc.
And Madot's got plenty of options for fast gold discs. Bushido Ball, Magic Garden, Velgris, I guess.
Velgris is a fast gold disc, and it's not that hard if you take the upgrades. If you're just going for the gold disc, you can get a gift.
If you say so. Looking at this Aviano skull, I guess this is when we learn how legit this bingo thread is for Madot. Yeah, oh, Velgris. I think that's our third gold disc. But that might still be a block if we're not comfortable with this Aviano skull, which, in my opinion, is just a fledgling encounter that you can't cheese. That's all that's going on in there.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. Ooh, we are maybe ignoring the gift? Oh, we are not ignoring the gift. Okay. Yeah, you gotta be careful when you're using star pads, even in the first level, because you need to make sure that you are going to land somewhere that you're not gonna advance the spike roller, and the ground, like, destroy the ground out from under you. We are collecting some coins. I believe that means that we are going for the gold disc with upgrades. There's no reason to stop and collect those coin boxes otherwise.
Yeah.
There's not like one of the 50 coins goals on the card at this point. It doesn't contribute to the gift. So I think we're just gonna grab the gift, grab the upgrades, go for gold. All right, we got our key card. Are we gonna do funny out of bounds tricks? We're not gonna do funny out of bounds tricks, probably.
I don't think it makes as much sense to do that in Moscow. Because you still have to get 1,200 points, and I think there was concern that you might accidentally just soft lock yourself.
We're not doing 1,200 points in Moscow. This is just.
Oh yeah, you're right. We just need to complete it because we already did.
And I'm pretty sure that 800 points in Moscow at this point, after that Hong Kong, would get us to 2,000.
Yeah, I think at this point we can just sprint to the end. You're
This
absolutely
is definitely
right.
like the safer way to do it, but
I forgot how many points we had from Hong Kong, but I'm pretty sure we don't need any points from stealth here. I think it's just get up to Hakun and beat him up.
yeah, I don't know the extent to which this particular room is stealthable unless you expend three sleep darts at very, very careful times. But yeah.
Yeah, and we are
So
just.
it should be a quick Hakun kill. 9 gunshots and 2 sleep darts will do it. Okay. Here we are. If you are going for the goal,
Missed the
do not
first.
get-
Missed the
Oh,
second
no.
sleep dart. This is spooky now.
Yeah.
That might have been mashing too fast there.
Yeah. Oop. Okay, we got some more bullets.
Alright, he's down.
Okay, we're clear.
Okay,
Don't
we
get that-
definitely got 2,000. We just need to see it. 2590, yeah.
Oh, okay. Woo. Almost
Terrifying.
accidentally. We also have the gift in Belgrass.
Yes.
We've gotten our 2 keys.
Kinda get the idea that gifts may not be a concern anymore.
It really depends. Okay, well, there's the gold.
That is the block. That is the A. And only one of us is going for the Avianos. I think. No, we are trying it. Okay.
Okay. That was that like block and attack. First player definitely needs to be P2.
I see mountains.
Oh,
No mountains. Yeah. Well, we both reset either way, so it's fine.
what the...
I mean, if you're court, you're probably still freaking out, but they haven't lost much time at all this way. With
Yeah,
resets out of Mato.
Mato resets again. If I'm court, I'm just pursuing this. I'm not.
No, another reset. Guys, it's okay!
It's
They don't know! It's not that hard.
See, the game where court started close by would have been better. It would have been much easier to take the enemy by surprise and womp them.
Beat him up. Stegnar strats is still very good though. Opting for a lot of sneak attack victories with like just a small elite army will kind of get you there.
Yeah, we are seeing Mato get into the first actual encounters though.
Mm-hmm.
So
Speaking of which, there's a lot of war is bad tracking to happen right now. That might be relevant.
All right. So we've got.
I think Mato's not getting a win out of this. Maybe she is.
Yeah. Oh no! Wait.
No,
No,
she
no,
is.
no,
She is.
Those are gonna conquer. there.
Okay. That was close.
So that's win.
Court is up to 3. Picking Trilock would do a lot of good here, or we could pick... Yeah, this should be fine. We're getting bones. We're setting up for... Maybe we're not setting up for a big Trilock turn. More Rexodon. Just setting up defenses.
Gotta be honest, this is not looking great for Court. Okay, that's another... Yeah.
No, I actually like this a lot for Court. They have the surprise attack. They have the way to the 4th castle. Or the 4th flag in this case.
Oh, that's true.
They have no idea what's coming for them. This is going to be a nice cleanup, and then we just have to hold. They might pull some Trilock funnies and go for a different castle than one of the ones we have defended, but yeah, I think that might be what's about to happen here. But if we freeze them in place, and we can do that, Brontor,
That's what's going on.
level up miracles.
Never mind, I'm wrong.
That's alright. And then we freeze that square, and hopefully we're okay. Hopefully there's nobody anywhere else. They didn't split up their armies or anything like that. I'm thinking Court may have the block.
Oh
Okay,
yeah,
this
is
will be the
definitely
block.
gonna-
I'm pre-awarding both players a victory for this battle. Yeah,
I think
both
that's-
players have one.
The attack was repelled. You won the war!
You won the war! Mark the square! Blocked!
Yes!
Huge. Alright,
Alright,
game continues.
more bingo. This is 4-3 war is bad situation.
Both of them leaving
Rakshasa
Avianos
race.
into a Rakshasa race.
This is another one of those goals that can be very fast, but it can also be very slow. That was cheeky from Court, that little like slip into the skull in between those two enemies. Alright. Oh,
that
no!
is a game over.
Game over. Yeah, it's really
alright.
easy to have that happen. You have to be super, super careful once you get up to 3 skulls.
Oh.
Alright.
A little bit of goaltending.
Get rid of the torch, 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 get rid of the torch.
He did not get rid of the torch.
He did not get rid of the torch. We made our life harder. Oh, we got it! We got it. Alright, that's 4 skulls.
Yep. There's our boy.
Court is at 3.
Oh, buddy.
Money is not that important in this case. Alright. That's 3 skulls for Court.
And that's the
Let me
gift.
go ahead and grab this. Alright, we're grabbing the fire. Alright, that's a hit. Court also not clearing the torch. Not clearing the torch. The torch could be in a worse place. But, not by a lot.
Absolutely giving us Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
And it didn't matter.
It doesn't
Sadly.
matter. All right.
All right.
Even coat? Are we going for even coat? We're going for even coat. All right. It's versus 18 to 25. This can take a little while. But
especially if we start on course 1.
We don't want to be in course 1. You just reset. You can just reset. You don't have to put the code in again.
I'm sure they know this. I think Karma has mentioned this to them before, and I think that's just a
Nerves.
panic move. Yeah, exactly.
Certain it's nerves. All right, this course can be a little tricky if you don't know how to manage these eyes. I've actually watched people do this course several times recently, and I have done it many times recently for the gold as well. That's an interesting, like, getting flattened right before the spawn so that the spikes go through you and you don't suffer another flatten. Is an sort of an interesting strategy, but I don't think that we're going to get enough paint on the ground here to pass this one. I could be wrong.
Barely.
Oh no!
Barely.
Wow.
And
Wow.
we re-entered course 18 again. We're typing the code again. All right. This is a reminder that you can reset territory here. Also a reminder that you can press the left button.
Yes. All right. We got a lovely little blobby level. We're gonna spin out and spread red paint if we are going too fast when we come into these blobbies. Seaside Drive
like
here.
Luckily, we have the drone to clean up after ourselves.
Yeah. Seaside Drive here for Madotsuki is, in my opinion, a really good play. The mini and max goal is super fast, and we have the lead on gifts. So this actually is a really nice center column threat. And if we are going to force Court to block by doing the Velgress very hard,
Yeah.
or try to like threaten to make Court block on the Velgress very hard, that's a lot of value out of that.
It's also a high value square to be going for the block right now.
That's true.
Because
Yeah.
that bottom row is Court's main threat, since Mado knows she doesn't have much along the lines of pilot quest progress, and Court could have started in there and have like several meat waiting for them. They don't exactly have several meat waiting for them, but we don't know that when on Mado's side.
Yeah, the other thing is that Seaside is another game with a boss in it, and we're already at 3 bosses.
Yeah.
So that puts us in a really good position to also lock up that center row. Really good strategic bingo going on here. I'm liking it.
Yeah. So, I very briefly alluded to this before we got started, but Mado has locked up the playoffs. Court has not. If Court wins, they are guaranteed playoffs. If Court loses, there is a very, very possible 5-way tie for 8th place. Because there are a lot of people sitting at 2 and 5 right now, and none of them are playing each other. Digiholic, Willard, Lace, and one other person whose name is escaping me right now.
This is not a great situation. Oh no, wait, never mind. We
have
got
the time stop.
the time stop repainted. We're good. Making good use of the. Oh no. Oh no, we're completely trapped in there until time starts again.
Yeah, okay. Well, I think if this is
that'll do
50, we're okay. Yes, we're okay. Pill Rush. Oh, I'm wandering away from the mic. It must not be set to my headset anymore.
All right. We have definitely completed 4 levels in Paint Chase at this point. I am awarding that to Court.
What microphone are you on?
Yeah, it's on the wrong microphone. Okay. I hate it when I have my webcam plugged in and everybody's like, this must be the microphone you want, and it never is.
It never is.
Thank you for
Oh, no.
pointing that out, because I never would have known.
Grenade! Grenade!
Alright, that's really rough, especially because the win condition for this one is like 75%.
We just got a drone and we just got paint guns. We could have gotten multi-paint, but that's not going to work.
We did
out
get the
for
multi-paint. A bit
us.
late.
Oh, we did. I don't think we're going to hit it, though. I think we're going to... Oh, no!
Oh,
Right
just
on the
got
dot.
there. Right on the dot.
Let's go!
The cool thing about that level is that you can kind of just sit up in a corner and all the enemies will repaint the power-ups for you, and if you have the paint gun going, you can just trigger them over and over and over again.
Oh, that's funny.
That's one of my favorite levels in Paint Chase. The Perfect doesn't award you that many points because the goal is 75%, but when you get it, it feels so good.
Oh, no. Oh, we are losing control of this level. We have lost
Yeah,
control of
this is
level.
not a clear right here.
We're off to such a good start. 24%. That's brutal.
This level is really all about not getting slimed and
That's true.
and dealing with everybody else. So using the boost for everybody who isn't a slime.
Yeah. You know, we're doing a pretty good job of keeping the drone alive for long periods of time. We're about to
Multi-drone
get
here.
multi-drone as well. That's really nice.
That's huge, actually. This is gonna
this
look
is-
close to full clear, even though it's not quite gonna get there.
Yeah. No, that's great. Okay. There's the block.
Huge block,
We haven't finished the Seaside Drive
but we're
yet.
about to.
We are about to, but it's nice that we got out of that. Oh, we're going for War is Bad here. All right.
Yeah, I like this. We have a lead.
So I'm gonna say in this situation I would go for the mini and max goal because it's faster.
That's true. I guess there's a little bit of fear as well, if you're Court, how much progress Mato got out of Avianos.
We don't know that Mato was in Avianos.
I suppose.
I mean, we can
I think
assume.
we can
I
kind
guess,
of
that it was a
assume that was a
bingo.
real bingo threat, but I guess we don't know for sure. Court is playing this very defensively rather than just sending a conga line through and holding the fast forward button, which at this point we
Yeah.
can definitely do.
Yeah, at this point you can conga line. You can just hold the fast
Your
forward
line's there.
button. Yeah. Pilot quest. Okay, we're wandering around, looking for what paths are open for us. Maybe we're trying to gather some meat.
Yeah, this doesn't feel like the full send.
Yeah,
This
we're not
feels
gonna
like-
we're not gonna be able to kill Big Borg here with 50
just-
seconds. I don't think so.
It's 40 hits, it's doable.
All right. Well, I think we're definitely not gonna get it now.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is some real defensive tactics, especially in the early campaign levels. You don't need to be this defensive.
Oh, Mato, you don't have time for this. We're about halfway there.
Right. It is admittedly good for Court. They don't know that, but that... Oh, wow!
Yeah, we did get it.
Wow, I'm surprised. I did not think that we had time for that. That gives us a lot of extra energy to wander around, and it also gives us
What am I missing?
I think we should pause.
Yeah.
Seaside Drive, Pilot Quest.
I just asked for the DM because I think we are on...
Madotsuki disconnected.
Oops. That might be a we're connected on phone situation.
Oh, yeah, maybe. We didn't do a Valgress boss. We haven't done a Porgy boss. We didn't do the Ninpak boss. We haven't done a Caramel boss.
We have credit for Rakshasa, Seaside, Camp 2.
We didn't do the Paint Chase boss. We didn't do Mini and Max, and we didn't do any stages in Cyber Owls.
Camp 2. Mato is saying that she killed Bella.
Okay, we're gonna have to go back to the VOD for this.
Yeah, I'm verifying. Luckily, my VOD is pulled up in just the right spot. We absolutely are fighting Bella right now. And it went down.
Okay, we just missed it.
Alright, starting 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I'm just gonna wait a moment before I unpause my timer. We are back.
All right. Always exciting. Casters do their best, but
Yeah, I mean, listen, when Court is playing Magic Garden as if it was Overgrow anyway, we might miss a little extra progress in Caramel.
yeah, it was.
Because that's exactly what was going on. Court was at like 80 saves.
One thing that's good to note at this point is that there is only one bingo left available on the board for Motto, and that's the only bingo left on the board.
Yep.
All of courts are blocked. So, 7-9 is not an insurmountable lead, but it does require playing a little more aggressively than we are doing right now.
Yep. I would agree, and that's probably about where, if I'm Court, I need to be thinking about generals, because every general is a little bit of a snipe.
That looked like 5
looked
gifts
like-
in
yeah.
the display right now. Did we miss one?
I was looking at it. It looked like something on the top row, but I didn't quite see what.
Magic Garden, maybe?
Oh, Seaside Drive. We definitely missed Seaside Drive.
Okay. Okay, that's right.
I think we were actually good on top row.
Okay. Yeah, move those grunts down to the clear column and conga line Just, you gotta send it. You don't have time for this.
We also missed Camp 2. So Mato is on 6.
Oh, right. Good point. Good point.
If
Are we
I'm
going to get out gift?
court, I think about pivoting over to
That's our Cyber Owl's gift.
to ranked as well for our levels progress.
I mean, honestly, this level wouldn't be bad if we had just sent it.
Yeah.
But that's sort of the problem that we're in. Also, like, at this point, you have to think about, you've been in a tactics for almost 8 minutes. You know, are you really getting the value out of this that you need when you're behind is an important way to think about it.
Oh, they have a line.
Yeah, they have a
It's-
conga line.
it's-
This is
it's
over.
Jover.
That is so Jover. We are going for our Magic Garden gift now, and that
Yep.
is going to close out gifts. Oh, we are not in Pilot Quest anymore. We are in Magic Garden. We have been in Magic Garden for a little bit longer than...
Then 4 seconds, yeah. I also missed an entire Cyber Owl segment, so...
Yes. Alright. More tactics.
And we have moved over to ranked by the looks of it.
That is our Magic Garden gift, so that's going to be 8 gifts on the card. And now we have the center. Are we going to Mini and Max? Are we going to Mini and Max? I bet we're going to Mini and Max. We're going to Mini and Max.
Minimum
This is
and
smart.
maximum.
This is such a fast goal. I mean, we are... I feel like at this point there's also good straightforward majority play on this board, even if we don't go for the very hard for the bingo.
Yeah,
But-
and it's also a matter of, are we planning on responding to this threat? If we're, FrozenFlygone, like, are they going to respond to that, or are they just gonna be like, maybe I can afford not to?
Yeah, I think it's a good question. I think we also don't know.
That's 4 levels in
Ow.
the tactics.
Yep. That puts us
Quitting
one
out
away.
right beforehand, going instead into Demolition, so that was a 4 levels play.
Okay, I see. I see. We're going for 4 levels. I think that that's like not unreasonable, but I think that we're sort of missing the forest for the trees. Velgress is also 4 levels. It's faster and it blocks. Maybe I used that expression incorrectly, but
No, you're correct. I disagree with you on a personal level, but that's because of my bingo skill and your bingo skill, so...
yeah, I mean, Velgress is my skill set. I'm just like, you know, you're looking at this and it's like,
We're not connected here. We're not connected. No.
yeah, that you reset here. You absolutely reset here.
The horde overwhelms the town.
Yeah. I feel like I'm imagining Court just like taking a deep breath and trying to recenter themselves.
Yeah.
Or okay, so we've got the glove, so that we know the cheese strat for this. You just pick it up and you nope out.
I feel so much better now.
Right? Are we going to Velgress? Are we trying to make good on this threat, or are we No, we're going to good spur. Alright.
For what it's worth, this is a much faster play for levels, because even if you don't do foul business as intended for the goal, playing with good spur makes Rail Heist very fast.
That's true.
Yeah, Samantha, I'm thinking the same way. I think regardless of going for the Velgris very hard, the score being what it is, a majority play makes so much sense.
Yeah. I mean, for most people, it's going to be easier than going for the bingo. Just flat out. Even...
Scout, the tiebreaker math gets really funky because FrozenFlygone would finish with 3 and 5, and there are 4 people sitting at 2 and 5. And FrozenFlygone has head-to-head over Willard and Pill Rush. And if there's any sort of 3-way tie, Court does not win the 3-way tie. Because they don't have any bingo wins, and they don't have a lot of points in the games that they've lost. Up to high alert. This will be our 4th level.
We're going back to ants.
Ants!
Our old favorite.
And we're playing through skirmish again to get to surprise.
Honestly, 4 levels in Bushido Ball with laws off and 4 points would not take that long. I think that might be shorter than ants. 2 more levels of ants.
Mora,
frankly.
you gotta keep in mind though who everyone else is playing, because that's what gives Court a lot of opportunity here. Like, Glace and Breakfast is the only one where it's where they're not playing against someone with a winning record.
Alright, we are on foul business. We are thinking about foul business.
We might be pulling up a reference.
Oh, yeah.
A video.
Alright, foul business it is.
So, the way to do this is to worry about the bottom and then worry about the top. That's the shorthand here. You gotta be killing a lot of these chickens. We're not really gonna have a good opportunity to loop back. Well, we're punch boosting, so we might be trying to buy ourselves enough time that way.
Oh, it occurs to me that 1 more level in ants, it would also contribute to War is Bad. So this is
It's true.
probably a synergy play. We would close out War is Bad.
Court has head-to-head over Pill Rush and Willard, I believe. Or not Willard. Yes. Court has multiple head-to-head outs.
We're doing a good job of getting ants stuck on the wall over here.
Yes, we are.
The unfortunate thing is just how much time combat ants levels take. We are going to probably close out Rail Heist well before that. Even this, like, one level is taking a really long time.
Mm-hmm. Well, this is one of the longest levels in Ants, and we didn't have a backup Ant, sadly.
Yeah. Alright.
Alright.
What are we doing? So, in my opinion, the cheeky thing to do here is get the Velgras square.
You've been saying that all game. I think this is a matter of skill sets.
No, in this specific situation, I think that it's cheeky specifically because you have all the time in the world to try it, and it's
And going for a bingo.
majority.
Yeah.
Like, you do that specifically if you, like, want to swagger.
A third bingo win would guarantee Matto third seed.
But
Like,
that's not what
100%.
we're going for. I can't say, I can't say that I'm surprised or disappointed or anything like that. I really like the idea of somebody that isn't me or Matt doing the Velcro very hard.
It's a trap, I'm telling you.
I know that it's bait.
Never play Velgris in bingo, that's how I won C2. That's gonna be your downfall.
Is it though? Because when I was playing Wizard, I did that as my first goal. I picked up a boss, 4 levels. I got it first try. It's one of those things where, like, if you allow Velgras to tilt you, that breaks it, right?
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
And I think that really is the case for a lot of people, is that they find Velgras very tilting, and that's fair.
There's something I've said frequently is you gotta play to your mental until you absolutely need to play to your outs. But
yeah,
when you have many outs, you play to whatever keeps your mental head state the best.
that's fair.
And Court did a little bit of that with the several pivots in and out of Magic Garden.
It's true. Very true. We're not getting a ton of easy value here in Pilot Quest.
No.
We
just have to find the green dungeon, and I do want to say the route that is on the resource dock is suboptimal for the green dungeon. There is a wall that isn't real that you can just walk through that saves you like 2 rooms. And I thought about updating it when I noticed that, and then forgot. So we'll see if Matto knows the secret tech.
I don't think so. Finding the green dungeon here, I don't think Motto needs the secret tech. I think with as much energy as we have, in the position that we're in, if we take a couple extra rooms with the flower boss being as easy as it is, we should be okay. If Motto does know the secret tech, so much the better. But I think that we're pretty much in the clear here unless something goes tremendously wrong.
Game updates. You're right. We are definitely no longer in those games.
Oh, yes.
Mora, I will simply update it when this match is over, now that it's on my mind. Unless somebody is already in the process.
Did we check War is bad? Oh no, we didn't actually finish that level. Never mind.
Oh, did we not finish that level? I had assumed we did.
Oh, maybe we did. Does chat know? Does chat know if Court finished that other ants level?
I mean, they might be unaware of their Aviana's progress. If you keep going straight to the left, that wall isn't real. This room is unnecessary, and this room is unnecessary. You just go around this lava lake, straight to the right. Pincered was done, thank you.
Okay. So this will be 2 levels in ants.
Yeah, Scout, when Elfie said game updates, and I'm just like, uh-oh, there's a big bug that I know about. I'm just like... So does Court kill
Is
this
the big
ant
bug that you know
in
about
time?
an ant queen?
And will we mark war as bad? This is not the way home. We have marked war as bad. Excellent.
Okay. Can we get 2 levels or 4 levels in anything before the last square gets marked?
Well, considering we have about 0 seconds for that.
Whew. Okay.
Welcome back.
Yeah. Wait.
GG's.
GG's.
That was such a fun match. That was
Yeah,
probably my
you
favorite
had-
match I've played all season. That was
You
that
had
sick.
so many bingo threats on me. I was like, oh god.
I had no idea where I was going. I was like, what? Holy cow, what do I... There were so many options of things to do. Oh, that was really fun. That was really, really fun.
Yeah.
All right.
Man.
I just want you both to know the last seed for B2 playoffs is now crazy.
Yeah, I know. I know, this was my play-in, and I whiffed, but I'm still really proud of that match.
You still have head-to-heads. It isn't free. We are relying on maybe someone who may or may not have given up on the season a little bit to get back into early season form, but
Okay, first thing, I whiffed 2 goals in a row. So that's how I started this match, which was tragic. So I whiffed Magic Garden, I had 75 oppies and died. And then Ninpek, I didn't know the coffee spawning is based on how many you collect. I thought it was just a timer. I had no idea.
Oh god.
this has
So I was staring at the card. I was like, this is a great 15 seconds for me to figure out where the fuck I'm going next. And then no coffees appeared, and I was like, what's happening?
Oh. Yeah.
Here being like, they don't know.
I didn't know. I didn't
so
know.
Sorry. Yeah.
No, it's fine.
That's...
I ended up getting them both, so I don't care.
Well,
but
I
I
mean,
was like,
the other one was the combatants, or
say that again?
the other one was the combatants. Oh no, it was Magic Garden, right? Yeah, Magic Garden's one of those things where it's like, even if you're kind of comfortable with it, unless you're like super super good, it's it could just screw you at the worst time.
Yeah.
I have to say, for that Magic Garden goal, you were under 2,000 points, deep into your Oppie count.
Oh, jeez.
Please,
Yeah, I was really underscore.
please get rid of more bloppies. It was
it
was giving us panic attacks. I can't imagine how it felt for you.
There's a handful. I've been practicing Magic Garden a lot, so I felt really confident in that square.
All right.
The most common way I failed at goal is having too many points. So I swung in the other direction, right, and being too conservative. So I played it a lot better the second time, I think.
You were still very conservative the second time, but you did. So
it's a hard goal. So well, I don't know if it's literally hard.
I watched your guide, and that's how I'm good at Magic Garden. So watch Mora's guide; it's really good.
TY Mora. Avianos was crazy.
Yeah.
I'm so curious because I was like, I saw that and I was like, oh, you blocked my bingo, and then I was like, I need to be an Avianos right now, like yesterday. Oh no, and
that was a
I've
race.
never played a custom game before, so I wasted like 30 seconds menuing at least.
Yeah, I tried resetting for a good seed a bunch, which was probably a waste of time, but
Oh my god.
Yeah, you sniped that. I was pretty close.
When
I got the luckiest board ever. I just got to like beeline the castle. It was sick.
When you got the goal, FrozenFlygone, she had just had the pop-up that was like, hold forecast.
Oh
Like
my
you have
gosh.
forecast.
Yeah.
Hold them to win.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I will say, the like comparative length of goals is like something to be aware of. That mini and max goal is super duper fast.
Yeah.
And the Rakshasa race was, you were racing Rakshasa. by
I
the way.
know. I was in there when Rakshasa. I was
No.
like, damn it! I totally get like that's a goal I could have maybe gone for
Yeah.
earlier. 'Cause
Mhm,
I know I
mhm.
can get it.
Good
But-
shout from the chat. When you were in even coat,
Yeah.
you were retyping the terminal code a lot. If you hit reset, that counts as retyping the terminal code. I think
Yeah.
that may have been brought up like early in the season, and maybe you
Okay.
forgot.
So like I failed a level or I wanted to reset a level, and if I just hit reset,
You just
I'm
hit
still in
reset,
Just
code.
you go
yeah.
straight back to
Okay.
the
Mhm.
level select screen.
Cool. Thank you.
Um,
I appreciate
Mhm.
that.
That also
Also-
applies to Slim Tank.
Yes,
for
Mhm.
example,
huge for Slim Tank.
Form Elda, Worm 1, 2, 3.
That was my
4.
first. That was my first time doing even code, so I fumbled menuing there a few times too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Don't-
I think you
don't-
figured
don't-
out by
all
the
of
end
them
that you could just
reset
move
your
to the
thumb
left
down.
rather than hitting right 18 times.
Mhm, mhm. Yeah,
True.
don't do it for good spur. You have to start all over, I imagine.
Yeah, if you
Oh.
reset for good spur, you lose all of your level progress because it is not a level
I-
select code.
Yeah, I
Oh
like.
Lord.
Yeah, I was like tempted for a second while doing that goal. Like, oh, I kind of messed this level up. And it's like, wait, no.
Bingo habits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was really fun. Cyber
Yeah,
Owls was a
I-
game that I could not touch at the beginning of the season, and I was so confident about
Ah.
that square now, which is awesome. Like
Did you do barrel juggling or did you just do 2 levels?
2 levels.
Oh, okay, that's
Yeah.
fair. That's fair. I don't know
I
barrel
did
juggling.
driving in Moscow.
It's crazy
Mhm.
to me that people are talking about barrel juggling like it's a valid strategy when at the beginning of the season, like maybe one person could do that
Mhm.
consistently.
I mean, I like mentioning it just because it's funny.
Mhm.
I have never tried to do it and
Mhm.
do not plan to ever try to do it.
Well, also, like, Prez was saying in the chat, this goal is scary if your opponent can barrel juggle, and I'm just like,
Mhm.
who's barrel juggling in C2?
Yeah,
And I know
Yeah.
the answer is
doing
Scout.
that.
I know the answer is Scout, but
Oh, yeah. But I still don't know if sticking out Barbuda for the gold was actually a good play or not.
I
It
was so
did
curious
help.
what your golds were. Okay.
Yeah.
'cause-
I mean, it's
what'd you
Velcris
get?
and Waldorf's Journey, and then Barbuda. Because I got the Barbuda
Okay.
goal, and I was like, well, I'm getting the Blood Sword. Maybe I could get the pin and kill the Mimic for a boss and beat the game for a gold. And that was probably a bad play. It did
didn't-
block your bingo.
it didn't
if you-
feel good at the time, but it definitely worked out. I would say it depends on how comfortable you feel whipping out like Magic Garden or Bushido Ball off the rip. But if you were going, like, if your plan was to go for that Barbuda Gold Disc, I would have maybe just gone for the key route anyway.
Yeah, because, I was thinking, oh, kill the Mimic for boss. The final boss is a boss. That was probably the play, but
Yeah, that Mimic fight was scary, by the way.
oh my god,
were-
yeah.
Oh.
That was tense.
Yeah.
The mimic was corner trapping me. It's a good corner pressure game on that thing. Oh god.
Yeah, the bingo threats were really fun. I was just like,
Did
I will be
you?
honest. I saw the first column and I was like, I'm gonna go in and grab Bung Hunter here, but I know I can set up this column. I know I can do it. I was very behind on gold discs, so I wasn't gonna clean it out, but I wanted to try. And that was really fun. I was sad you beat me to Seaside Drive. I really wanted to play that game.
Oh,
but,
yeah.
Didn't find time.
Yeah, I
But
think
then,
you
like,
went
I
into
played 4
Seaside
levels
for...
at Ants.
I think you
Can't
went
get a
into
better game than
Seaside
that,
for
baby.
about
Like,
10 seconds before you went into Avianos, and that was the most Seaside you got to play.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was just scared. I was just scared of that bottom row because it's like, okay, you get Seaside. You've done a lot more levels than me because none of my games really had a lot of levels. So you could have gotten that. I have no idea how much you've set up for Pilot Quest. So
I did
was
go
like-
to Pilot Quest like once.
Yeah.
Once you ticked Seaside, I was like, I'm kind of giving up on Pilot Quest. It didn't have a lot of value for me. But yeah, 4 levels in 5, I had Paint Chase, Tactics, Ants, and I was jumping into Demolition right then.
Yeah.
And Rail Heist
I
would
went
have also
Demolition
been a good
earlier
one.
too. I would have had that.
Rail Heist is also really fast levels with good spur.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you can kind of just punch everything and win.
I was debating Rail Heist, but it was like I had already done War is Bad and Demolition had a goal, and I'm fast at Demolition, so I think Demolition is a slightly better play for me.
Yeah. Out of curiosity, you didn't bother trying to block the with the Velgris cherry disc goal,
I don't
right?
have
Okay.
Velgris cherry. That's not happening.
That was a good call because that would have been a complete bluff. No way. I'm not going for that.
Cool.
I'm not that comfortable with Velgris.
I mentioned that I wanted to see somebody go for the Velgris very hard this match, like
No.
8 or 9 times, maybe only 6 or 7.
Sabera was talking about it as a fast center square when the card was revealed, and I'm just like, you're nuts.
It is.
I'm clearing Demolition in 4 levels before I think about that, but then I'm not going into Porgy. I would have gone into Velgris, but I think we would have been at time before that.
Porgy with the resource guide is actually not that bad. It's a longer goal, but like...
Yeah. I know how to play Porgy, and I like Porgy. There were other things I wanted to do, so I didn't...
Same. Yeah, there were things I wanted to do. I wanted to play 4 levels in Combatiants, and damn, I got to do it, and that was awesome.
I want to say, Court, on a tactics, especially for those early campaign levels, just form a conga line and send it. Hold down the fast forward button.
Yes.
I forget about the fast forward button every time. I don't know what it is.
I mean, I think, especially when you're early on playing a tactics, the fast forward button is a trap. Until you...
No, I'm good at the game. I just don't remember that it exists. I've never used it in my life.
Form conga lines and send them, because those early levels can go way, way, way faster. Even without the fast forward button, if you had done more conga lining, you would have gotten through them a lot faster.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I haven't really practiced it for bingo. Like, I know how to play the game casually.
I really thought that you were gonna send like a survival level to clean out War is Bad, honestly, but you know
I think you mean
worked
ranked.
out.
I just wanted 4 and 4, and I had 1 in Avianos, so it worked out.
You actually had 2 in Avianos by our count.
Really?
Yeah. It might have been like an empty square, but like if you take over any enemy territory, that counts as a battle.
Oh.
Yeah. So any blue square that you go into, even if you don't actually fight, like if it transitions to the battle scene, even if there's no enemies there, that counts.
Huh. I think that had to then.
Yeah.
I think it was like clearing the campaign counted as 1.
Oh, no. It's like an individual fight in Avianos is a battle.
That's cool.
It's actually a lot faster than anybody gives it credit for.
Yeah, I'm like, that's fast then, huh?
It not super fast always, but faster than anybody ever gives it credit for, I will say.
Yeah. I mean, it really depends on like your setup in Avianos, but you can get a lot of battles very quickly that way.
That was really fun.
Well, great game, both of you.
Yeah, great job.
Yes.
And now I just get to sit back and relax, unless the wild B2 seating hits me. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I think the big match you need to watch out for is Glace versus Breakfast.
Okay.
There's also Digiholic versus Heck, but I think Heck has a better chance of winning
Heck's
that.
got that.
Yeah.
Heck,
yeah. Heck's really good.
But like Glace has definitely pulled out some huge matches, and then I think toward the end of the season has maybe started to lose the fight a little bit, and we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
But yeah, because you have head-to-head over Willard and Pill Rush, and nobody has an easy battle. So we shall see.
Really fun. Yay,
And-
great job. Great game. That was,
Maddo-
yeah, I think
Yeah.
that was my favorite game of the whole season, so really enjoyed that.
Matto, for you, I think
Mhm.
the only way you do not finish third is if Van Strummer bingos Zachary.
No, because I lost the head-to-head versus Van Strummer. Because
Oh,
I
that's true.
lost.
That's true.
So if he wins, then I am fourth, and if
It's a 3-way tie for 5 and 3, so head-to-head gets skipped, I think.
okay.
Unless... Did Boards play Van Strummer? No. So head-to-head gets skipped, and it would go
Okay.
to your majority wins first, I think.
Okay.
I could be wrong.
Okay. Or bingo wins, I think, right?
Well, you're tied on bingo wins right now.
With Van, something like that.
Yeah.
Brain. But yeah, good game. I am gonna hop off and go let the dogs out.
Sounds good. I'm gonna upload
Now we know who let the
Alpazar's
dogs
hat
out.
guide. Yippee!
Yes. Alright, peace.
Bye.
Bye.
And as for you, chat, I will be sending everyone over to Val. And we'll wrap up. Thanks everyone who joined me. I assume you're all already in Val's chat, so this is going to be a funny raid.